Guys, welcome to another video. You may know me as Noodleweed, a commentator with about 100 subscribers. But on this channel I'm going to be doing stuff like history and stuff. I've always taken a keen interest in history. Keep in mind I am going to still continue my commentaries. I just want to make this channel so I can occasionally just talk about alternate history. And I really do like, it's my other passion really. Apart from commentaries, which I'm quite good at. I do enjoy commentary. I really want to do like a history channel as well. So welcome to Alternate Otherworld. So I've actually colored this in because I have to re-edit. So let me just go back. Today's video is going to be on World War One, which is a major turning point in history, and it really defined how we live today because it showed who was going to be the winners of who's going to survive the next century, because old empires would soon die. Old empires would die out. Austria-Hungary and Germany were descendants of the old Prussian and Austrian Empire, and in our timeline, we see like Britain, France, and Russia surviving today. We don't see Austria-Hungary as a major superpower, or we don't see like the Ottoman Empire. We don't see Bulgaria as a superpower. What if in an alternate timeline, the Central Powers did win the war? There's going to be a lot of things that had to work for this to happen. So I'll just give you some backstory. It's 1914, and there's lots of ethnic tensions in Austria-Hungary. Austria-Hungary used to be was formed from the Austrian Empire, and it used to be a really powerful empire. But slowly it's been deteriorating, and there's lots of ethnic tensions, and that all kicks off when a Serbian nationalist assassinates the Archduke Franz Ferdinand, and he's the heir to the throne of Austria-Hungary. So the guy doing this is Gavrilo Princip. He's a Serbian nationalist, and Austria-Hungary thinks Serbia might have something to do with it. So they send him a bunch of demands, and when Serbia refuses, they declare war. However, Austria-Hungary has awoken the sleeping giant, which is the Russian Empire. If you didn't know, here's some little context. Austria-Hungary and the Ottoman Empire, which we'll discuss later, they used to own all this land here, all the Balkan lands here. But throughout time, they've got Russia have helped them gain independence. We've got like Montenegro, Albania, Greece, Bulgaria, Romania, and yeah, all them places have been used to be owned by the Ottomans, but and the Austro-Hungarians, but then Russia helped them gain independence. So Russia, seeing a former fellow Slav nation being oppressed, decides to join in and declare war against Austria-Hungary. Montenegro also joins in too, due to the fact that, same Slav nation kind of thing. However, now Germany declares war on Austria-Hungary. Two reasons: one, it's a land grab, and two, it's allied with Austria-Hungary. Those are the only two reasons why Germany will join the war. But it was to become far more than just a land grab and just some kind of war with an ally. Now, Russia is now tied to France, and France is a quite big superpower, and Germany wants to get some land, and see. So the first mistake that Germany made was going for Belgium, because Belgium was tied to Britain. Germany wanted to go through Belgium to get around France's defences, the Maginot Line, I think. I don't know if it just existed, but they wanted to get around it. So they invaded through Belgium, and of course Britain joined in. For them to win the war, Britain can't join in. Does this mean that? Would this probably mean that Britain won't join in, even if it sees France, Russia, Serbia, and Montenegro being crushed? Probably not. But yeah. But we just have to keep them out of the war. So let's pretend. Let's see. So Britain doesn't get involved. Right then. What's next? Well, they still need to get around France's defences, and to do so, two things we could do. We have three scenarios. One is that they invade Denmark. So yeah, if we just colour these in. I think that's too many islands I've coloured in. I think those are all Danish owned. But so they can either invade Denmark, or they can invade the Netherlands to get around into the Channel, or they can join Italy. Now, Italy was in the Triple Alliance between Germany and Austria-Hungary, but they didn't want to get involved in conflicts, and eventually moved to the Allied side. However, however, in this timeline, they might need to go through to Italy, and Italy needs to join them, and so they can surpass France, open up two fronts here, here, and here. So let's imagine it's 1915-ish, or maybe like late 1914. Germans have been pushing in the line here, and they've taken Luxembourg. Oh, whoops. Ah, shit. There we go. So they've taken Luxembourg, and they want to get it. They've been pushing through here, and they finally launched an invasion from Holland all the way down to from Amsterdam all the way down to Calais, and they do a massive invasion, and it goes extremely well, and they finally conquer France. They won't invade Belgium. We'll keep Belgium away from it for now. But now they can focus on the eastern and southern fronts. In the southern front, Austria-Hungary have still not dealt with Montenegro and Serbia. So when Germany's finally free with France, they all help and push and finally get Serbia and Montenegro. The Serbian and Montenegrins escape through Albania, what they occupy. And now it's just a massive frontier against all of them. I mean, we do have a few nations that have joined the war after, maybe Greece, maybe Romania. But seriously, do you think that they're going to make much of a difference? They're probably going to be occupied, and then a push on the eastern front would mean that total domination. And they'll probably eat Belgium as well. But we have to keep the British out of the war. So here's what would happen if after the war. So I've just did it because Austria-Hungary and the Austro-Hungarian Empire collapsed, or would it consume it? So we're gonna just quickly review these over. So here's the German Empire at its height. Consumed France. Consumed some part of France. It's also consumed Belgium, the Netherlands, Denmark, and Luxembourg. And it's probably got the most land. It pushed against Russia. They signed the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk, and it's all over. So they took and they made 3 puppet states. The reason why I made this not relatable to the Brest-Litovsk plan, because in the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk, it reminded me like Finland gets independence, or like they just own this part. They just get the Baltics, and they give the Caucasus to the Ottomans. But you do really think that the Kaiser would give Ukraine independence, Finland independence, and give the Caucasus to the Ottomans? Clearly not. I don't think so. So we made them into puppet states. Finland Finland, Balticia, and Ukraine. He gets his own little front against the Russians. The next one is Italy. Now, I think Italy took the most land, I think. They took Monaco, Corsica from the French. They obviously kept their Sardinia and Sicily. And they also took Italy and Morocco, and no, they took Morocco and Algeria from France as well. A lot of things that France lost. Italy probably got a lot from the old Austro-Hungarian Empire. They got what they were promised from the Allies, and yeah, that's about all there is to that. Now we're on to Bulgaria. Now Bulgaria is probably the most prone to collapse after Austro-Hungary, because it's taken a empire which already has ethnic tensions and incorporated it into its own. Same goes to the German Empire. But Bulgaria now has a lot of ethnic tensions. They don't have any outside islands owned. But the Ottomans have somewhat of a land grab. They get their own homeland. They also set up a few puppet states in Greece and Crete and Cyprus. They took Cyprus from Britain in exchange for something. I think let's just say they exchanged it for some of their territory, for Cyprus. So yeah, that's about it. And thank you for watching. In conclusion, if this were to happen, the least likely place to break up would be Italy, because all these other empires have ethnic tensions inside them, and they could easily break up and go into civil war. But Italy, I think, is quite safe from that one. Thank you guys for watching. Sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.